Big segment coming out of Raw. We got a confrontation between LA Knight and The Miz. The Miz was upset because he was eliminated from the Battle Royal by LA Knight. And he said that he didn't even get a handshake. He didn't even get properly introduced. LA Knight came out, offered his hand, but The Miz was not interested. Basically, The Miz said that he was flavor of the month. LA Knight is someone that has, you know, just come along and won over the fans' hearts, but that he'll be dropped in like 5 months' time. He basically called him an Attitude Era fanboy that was cosplaying in the Miz's ring. The early part of this, the Miz was killing it, man. I mean, the Miz, you know, when he gets fired up and super passionate, we've seen glimpses of it throughout his career, most notably when he was talking with Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack all those years ago. He really delivered a fired up promo here, the Miz. And then he threw LA Knight a bit of a softball. He said, I've been here working away for 20 years. What have you been doing for the past 20 years? And that was a real nice softball to throw LA Knight, because of course LA Knight can then go into what he's been doing for the last 20 years. And what he said is that for the last 20 years he's been making himself a dangerous man. He said, you know, you're safe. The reason why you've been here 20 years is because you're safe. They can throw you out of the locker room and you're not going to say anything or do anything about it. You're not going to do that with LA Knight. He said, what I kept being told is that we're just not ready to take the chance on you yet. And he said, I'm here now, and basically called Miz a stepping stone. Miz got upset. He said he's not a stepping stone. He is the main event. And then this thing broke down into a brawl. So I think both guys had really good stuff to say. I think this is a great feud for LA Knight. I think it's a great feud for The Miz, actually. The Miz is someone that is steady. He is safe pair of hands. But when it comes to like a back and forth promo exchange, you know you're going to get some at goods. Same with LA Knight. LA Knight doing a good job here when he fired back at The Miz. So both of these guys coming out of this segment with credibility. I think this will be a good feud. And it seems like this is going to build potentially to Payback, where we'll get these two one-on-one. And I would imagine LA Knight will pick up the win. There are reports that LA Knight is getting a big push. So, yeah, all good, all positive. And I think this will make people very happy.